Joining us now to explain what, if any, legal trouble Hillary Clinton, in fact, will face. Judge Jeanine Pirro is with us. Nixon, 18 minutes. He had the opportunity to erase every one of those tapes prior to them being subpoenaed. Hillary Clinton, how do you look at this?
Well, you know what? I said weeks ago, Sean, when I first heard this, you know what? Subpoena, get a search warrant, do what you got to do, get the server now.
Right.
You've got to freeze the facts immediately. If you go on for weeks and discussion and complaints and delays, that's what we see with the Clintons all the time. But what you've got here, if indeed she did get rid of the server, or if she destroyed things that are relevant, and I'm not sure how you're going to show it, but you know what, Sean, I'm a believer. Sooner or later, the truth comes out. She can be charged with tampering with evidence, concealing evidence, and forget about the rules and regulations of her own State Department that she fired people for not following.
By the way, we have a Records Act. Was that violated?
Yeah, of course the Records Act was violated. And, you know, people argue with me and they say, well, it was her personal emails, to which I say, how do you know it was her personal emails? Just as you said, if she's in Benghazi using a BlackBerry, you think she's calling about a yoga class?
Or her daughter's wedding? I doubt it.
Well.
All right, but let's talk about the date here. She was willfully deleting these emails from her server after receiving the State Department request in 2014 to turn them over.
Right.
Timeline-wise, is that obstruction of justice?
It would seem to be. If she is willfully deleting, although she will argue that they're personal, but if she is deleting anything after the Justice Department, Congress, Trey Gowdy, Select Committee asked for it, she's in dangerous waters there.
Do you really believe that? Because the server's gone. You know it's gone, and I know it's gone.
What do I know? I'm guessing.
That server is dead and buried.
Wait, maybe it's like those Rose Law Firm records that were lost and then they come back 2 years later in the closet.
Yeah, when it doesn't matter. Just happened to show up.
Yes.
You think a crime was committed, don't you? You suspect.
My instincts are there, but I always have to put my facts behind my opinion.
All right, how do you go about investigating something like this? In other words, if the server's gone, like we believe.
Very easy. If the server is gone, she is communicating with Uma Abedin.
Yep.
She is communicating
Who's
with
using the same server.
Exactly. But she's communicating with Cheryl Mills. What I want to know is who were they communicating with? As we start to spread this out, we might be able to get access to some emails based upon their communications with other people.
But right now, you know what? Uma, she's getting rid of everything, too. Cheryl Mills, everything's gone.
Cheryl Mills is the one who told everybody not to talk to congressmen. Yeah. I think it was Chaffetz after Benghazi.
So what are you going to have to do? You're now going to have to go after any potential person that she might have emailed in the hope that on their hard drive, someplace, somewhere, is a copy of something.
Right. Or you're going to have to find somebody who's willing to talk. And I'm telling you right now, based on what we've heard, people are afraid of the Clintons. They are afraid of them, and they skate. But you know what? Now it's up to the American people. It's not really up to prosecutors. The American people have to say, can I trust this woman?
If somebody
is she going to save me or herself?
If Congress subpoenaed Sean Hannity's emails, if they wanted my emails years ago.
Right.
And in 2 years, I hadn't turned them over. Why do I suspect that I'd be handcuffed, perp walked, and put in jail?
You'd be sitting in jail. You'd be watching.
I'd be calling,
you'd be watching
Judge Jeanine, I need your help. Help.
Yeah, but you know what the problem is? It's complicated by politics. So that even when they have the evidence, even, you know, a Trey Gowdy, who I have tremendous respect for, is going to be accused of playing politics. Not good.
Thank you, Judge. Appreciate it.